Can you hear me now? How about now? You can hear me now? Cool. I hope I didn't just turn it back off. Is it good? I see the thumbs up, but I just turned it again. I hope it didn't go back off. Give me another 5x5 if you hear me. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me, Memory? Wait a minute, hang on. I'm not sure what was... What do you say? What did the governor say? I didn't see it. I know there's a lot of fucking crazy shit happening right now. A lot of people turning on Trump all of a sudden. Alex Jones, Candace Owens, a couple other people, Tucker Carlson, and Trump's kind of trashing them back, saying, oh, they're idiots and everything. I don't know, man. Doesn't look good. Whites own too much. That's a racist statement. So what's he plan on taking everything away from us so we'll be happy like the WEF? Well, I can hit on. Yeah, wait a minute. I thought I already did, but I'll check it again. Yeah, I already got it. I hit all chat. I'm getting better at that, paying more attention in the beginning. Higher taxes for what? That's racist. That will not fly. You're not allowed to do that. If they do that, then it's real revolt will happen. It'll be like taxation without representation is tyranny back 200 years ago. Instead of throwing tea into the fucking harbor, we'll be throwing that Mamdani, whatever the hell his name is, the fucking governor, into the water. It'll be the New York Tea Party, not the Boston Tea Party. What a racist bastard, you know? Now you call him out, oh, no, he's not, you know? Get the fuck out of here. You know what? There's the whole thing is ridiculous. Just fucked up. Yep. I wonder if Trump can stop that kind of bullshit, or anybody for that matter. You know, how's that guy going to be allowed to fucking make a racist thing like that where you're only going to tax white people or something, or tax them heavier? That's bullshit. They're trying to cause a complete, utter chaos, meltdown in New York City. You guys are witnessing something right out of the Bible. Bet me money on it. Here's the deal. They're going to nuke New York. Something's going to happen in New York. It's going to be the fall of Babylon. I'm telling you, that's starting. It's starting right now. That's where it's going to end up. Somebody gave me shit the other day. I didn't even text them back, or didn't put a counter comment on there. Oh yeah, I did, but I asked them something else. But here's what they said. Called me an idiot because I said The other day, Trump, I hope Trump doesn't nuke them or something to that effect. Well, here's the deal. I had just gotten out of work, did a live stream, and I still think it's quite possible Trump could fucking use a nuke. And you can say whatever you want, but all these people are starting to compare Trump to Jesus and like he's the second coming. There's people out there doing that. That's a no-no. You know, it's crazy. He must get taken from office in the U.S. Yeah, because I think he's fucking losing his marbles. You know what it is? His whole life, he's had everything easy. You know, it all came to him. He might be highly intelligent and all this other stuff, but the problem is he's so full of himself. He's a narcissist, you know? And he don't know how to take a loss neither. Like over there, they just what do you call it? They just had a video I saw where they're showing a downed United States aircraft, a C-4, or was that one of them troop transport planes. And he was talking like they went in about the rescue. You know, the two guys they rescued. Somebody's claiming that's not at all what happened. Multiple people are saying there's satellite images and that didn't happen the way that they're trying to make it out to be. Matter of fact, they showed that plane wreckage and a dead body in there as well. So you don't know what to believe. Yeah, they're just going to keep telling you that shit. Yeah, that everything's going all right because they need the backup. They don't want people getting ticked off and wanting to yank Trump out of there, but it's going to happen soon. Watch. He's going to get us into another Vietnam or worse. Yeah, I think you're right. There's a lot of fake shit going on there, dude. And it's all distraction. Meanwhile, at the same time, they're talking all over the news, different things about, UFOs and all this other bullshit from outer space and aliens. This shit's getting really off the hook. So I think the rapture's coming and they don't know what to do to fucking try like hell to, stop it, but they can't. It's going to end up like Korean War. Yep. I agree. Hang on one moment. I'm like hooked on these cookies. I bought them at the Dollar Tree. I can't leave them the fuck alone. I gotta leave them alone now. Getting too heavy. They're chocolate covered mint cookies. I saw Spirit in the Sky just put out a video a little while ago. I didn't get a chance to look at it. I'm starting to get some of her things. Yeah, they are good. You get them at the Dollar Tree. Most of the shit in the Dollar Tree is garbage. I looked at the ingredients on this. It didn't look too bad. Some of the shit's a lot of chemicals in it. So what was the weather like in Ohio today? Yeah, bioengineered crap. Yeah, the Dollar Tree, I agree. I don't think this had that in there. That's the only reason why. God, let me look. Hope not. Doesn't say that. Wait a minute. Yeah, it doesn't say bioengineered. Thank God for that. But you know what it does say? For some weird reason, made in the USA from domestic and imported ingredients. That's all it says down the bottom there. Usually they sneak in that bioengineered. 75 and warm in Ohio. How about up near Philly today. It was cold this morning when I got up. Yeah, there's this isn't too bad. There's not like any crazy fucking chemicals. There's maybe a couple, but nothing like some of the other shit. Some of those breakfast cereals are disgusting. The ones that the kids are eating and everything. There's so much chemicals in there. It's ridiculous. It's where all the fucking autism and all that other shit's all the shit they're giving the kids in the food, in the water, in the air. 59. You know, it was weird. It was freezing cold the other night. I think it was like, went down to like 34 to 32 degrees at one point. Like, how could it be up? What's this say? Bro used mom's money, bought 2,000 riding mower. Took his, has come to mow today. Then said he'd hire a man to mow at mom's. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Let me get this right. He bought that mower, and now he's going to hire somebody to cut the lawn. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Maybe somebody ought to be watching your brother. Yeah. He's making bad decisions too, sounds like, from what you're telling me. He's got his own issues. Wonder if this is weird. Fred and Doc, neither one's here. They're usually the first ones on. All right, Fred, if you're in the chat hiding out, say something. Fred gets here all the time real quick. Trying to charge us as I talk. I think I did. I forgot to fucking charge the phone when I went to the store. I could have had it on the charger. Yeah, it was something else I was going to say about Trump. I don't remember what the fuck it was. Oh, I know what it was. So I said this a couple minutes ago about someone commented on a thing, and I was going to tear them apart because they called me an idiot or something because number one, I didn't hardly look at the thing, but I said, if I'm not mistaken, I thought I said Trump's liable to use a nuke, and that's what people were worried about, which they kind of are. And even if he wasn't gonna, he was threatening with that. This person was quoting, well, he didn't say nuke or anything. Okay, but he sure as fuck made it feel that way. You know what I mean? It was a veiled threat, and I wouldn't play around with that, you know? Blake Bortles, how you doing? That name sounds really familiar. Were you on one of my live streams before? Yes, actually, I did, dude. I did. That's the crazy thing. But something's up. We needed to get Biden the fuck out of there, and Trump did some really good things his first time out. But something's wrong, man. Something doesn't feel right. I swear I know that name, Blake Bortles. I don't know where. Now, you maybe you were on one of my live streams before. Do you live in England or something? What you laughing at there, Tammy? I'm being serious. I thought I knew that name. maybe I'm maybe I'm crazy and not Trump. So anyway, I I just got basically a little bit pissed off, and that then I asked, on that comment, the person's last name was Wyeth, like the artist. And I don't know if you guys know Andrew Wyeth and Jamie Wyeth. I actually lived in Chad's Ford, and that's where they were from. So I literally knew people who knew him. I met Andrew briefly once, and Jamie, famous artist. But what's this? Yeah, I don't know what Trump is doing. Oh, that's where I know that name. Okay, yeah, that's why you're. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I couldn't remember where I heard that name. All right. Damn. I kept saying this guy looks familiar. So you just yeah, okay. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, and to answer your question, yes, I did vote for Trump. Um, but I'll tell you what, I don't know, man. Everybody's looking around and wondering if the Antichrist is coming, like the Bible says. I believe he's going to be here at any time. It's quite possible. Maybe he's Trump, because in the beginning it says people will marvel after him and think he's got all the answers, and so you never know. Maybe not, but I wonder. Hey, there she is. How you doing? A little bit of pure gold. Just wondering how you were doing. How you been? How's the homestead doing out there? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of scary, dude. You know, I don't feel comfortable with him in there. Like, people that were behind him now are jumping ship. Not that Alex Jones is somebody with a lot of credibility or whatever. Um, but he's turned on Trump, and Candace Owens turned, and two or three other people. Megan Kelly, is that her name? And one other person. Oh, Tucker Carlson. It's weird. They're all turning on him. Tough week. My dog passed. Ah, sorry to hear that. What kind of dog was he? I guess the kids are sad, huh? That's bad timing to have that happen on Easter. Jimmy Kimmel gets on my nerves, tell you the truth, dude. Years ago, he was with Adam Carolla. I think it was The Man Show or something. It's kind of funny. But now he's so Hollywood, so fucking, I don't know, anti-conservative, I guess, or leftist. There you go. Boy, yeah, right. Some of the cat's lies. Why do you watch Kimmel? A lot of people don't like him too. I'll tell you who I don't like is what the hell's the other guy? Stephen Colbert. When they had the COVID pandemic, he's out there shilling for the pharmaceutical companies. He had dancing vaccines on the stage with them and did a whole skit. It's like, come on, dude, that's a little fucking stupid to say the least. Exactly. Yeah, you know what? There's a point when you gotta leave. There's so much. I don't know what you call it. This country's getting ripped apart. We can't get along or agree on anything anymore. It's a shame. You're right, though. You can't keep the politics out of the jokes. And you know what? Anyway, the politicians are all jokes anyway. They're all stealing from us. That's the thing that bothers me. You know, is that I feel like they're all against us, putting the money in their pocket, and we're getting no representation. In there. They're doing what they want, and they're got lobbyists coming into Washington and making these laws with them, sitting down making laws, and we get no say in anything. And that's bullshit. It's we the people. There you go. Got a puppy. I thought I heard Chihuahuas don't have real long lifespans. You know, that's the thing. One side's pointing at the other side's pointing at the other, and they're fighting among themselves. And then the thing that's crazy is after all that in Washington D.C. it comes cocktail hour. They're out sitting at the bar drinking with each other and laughing about how they're duping us. How they're basically bullshitting us. That's what I feel like. That a lot of them probably are friends outside of Washington, and all they're doing is pocketing our tax money. Yeah, I do like pancakes, dude, but I don't like you. So, see ya. I know who you are. He's a troll. I saw him on here before. I usually give everybody a chance, but I think he just tore into me the other day about something. What the hell is that? Something that must be a big ass plane. Look at this thing. Let me hop out of the car. Check, see if you can still see it before it goes behind the tree. Wait a minute, it's gone. A huge ass plane. Must have been like a troop transport plane flying up over there behind them trees. I didn't get out. Well, there it is. I don't know if you can see it. Thing looked huge because it was turning right at me. I can't see it no more. I hear it's over that way, but I don't see it. That thing was huge. It's heading down towards Dover. They have those troop transports down there. Oh, man. That was crazy. There you are, Fred. You're late to the party. Now he said something. I forget what it was, and he was just. I'm almost positive. I hope it's the same dude. I hope I didn't just throw somebody off of there. that I'm almost positive it was this guy who was trolling the shit out of me. I'm sitting out. I'm actually over and up here. Check this out. It is dark. You're absolutely right. And I can't tell you how many times there's a road comes through right out here. See how dark it is over there? Across the street, there's houses. Every fucking day, not every day, but a lot of the times that I do a live stream, I'm like, where the fuck is our street lights anymore? They're not non-existent. They took them the fuck down. They got some shitty ones. That one's all right, but it's not. That's pretty good, but it's not the same kind they used to have. They used to have something called sodium arc lights, I believe. What's this? They stole all the copper. Yeah. Like maybe, well, the shitty fucking lights they got, but then they put the fucking halogen lamps on these cars. See that? And when you're driving the other way, them car headlights are blinding the shit out of you. They should have left them alone, too. It's all about carbon footprint, you know? Here, is that better? I got to put the light on in here. Let me turn this around. Now you can see me at least. Let's see. Yeah, it is because you can't see. I'm behind. There's Planet Fitness, and there's a fucking couple restaurants and a Starbucks and all this shit. And the deal is, they're over that way. And up the street, there's more stores and shit. But all through here, the back roads, dude, there's no fucking lights. It's retarded. And then they want to fucking raise your insurance, right? So why isn't the insurance company saying to whoever's coming up with the fucking idea that they got to save electricity, so they're going to take all the street lights down? Why ain't they bitching? Just keep charging people higher prices on their insurance for their cars. But that's more accidents waiting to happen, you know, because they changed out the bulbs. You got them halogen bulbs and these things that blind you when you're driving the other way. What's this say? LED lights, yeah. Yeah, they give me a headache. And I say it all the time because, you know what, that's our fucking tax money. They're just fucking throwing away our tax money, right? They should be building our infrastructure. That means putting lights up where we need them, you know? Not fucking, you know, they're half-assing everything that they're doing for us. The fucking roads down in Wilmington are chock full of potholes in the bad area. Like the area where the poorest people live, they don't even fucking bother. Like mostly it's minorities. They just let them fucking have to. It's like they're riding on a fucking moon. There's craters in the fucking road. It's ridiculous. They deserve, you know, they're the first ones that are going to be sent over to the battlefield for Trump's war. Well, why don't you at least give them a fucking good road to drive on, you know? And it's not him. That's local politicians fucking sticking that money in their pocket, probably. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to see anymore at night. Yeah, it is. That's the sad thing, dude. Yo, there you are. What's up, Doc? How you doing? Exactly, Tammy. I was trying to get to that. You're right. They're sending all the extra spare electric they can get to these fucking data centers so they can keep records on all of us, you know, spying on us like we're criminals, you know, profiling us, Palantir, and all this other shit. This can't be any good in the long run. They're planning on doing something really fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, I just think it's ridiculous. And the rolling blackouts around the country, you know, grandma and grandpa can't have their heat on because we need that electricity for the fucking The data centers. Fucking ridiculous. Grandpa probably fought in World War II. You know what I mean? Paid its taxes for 60, 70, 80 years, whatever. Yeah, what's the deal? Hey, what's up, Robert? Yeah, I can see it. How you doing, dude? Here's the deal. What bothers me? Does anybody know about how Trump's building a fucking what do you call it? A ballroom, and underneath it there's a bomb shelter or some shit command post, or I think there's something even scarier going on down there. I think that's where the whole beast system is going to come right back in there, and that might be where the Antichrist will control everything. I know it sounds crazy, but it's called the Stargate. What the fuck was that about? Spending billions of dollars. Or is that connected to that? Is that something totally different? That might be another project they're dumping a shit ton of money on. You got on. That's cool. Can't afford ACM. I know. Electricity's ridiculous. You know what? We ought to fucking raise hell and go get the patents back that they stole of Nikola Tesla's. He had free energy, which you probably actually figure out how to do that. There's probably somewhere you can look that up. But the FBI rolled in, stole all his fucking shit when he died in 1943. They rolled right in, and the other person that got some of the fucking paperwork and his patents was John Trump. What's his name's uncle? Donald Trump's uncle. He's a friend of Tesla. Yeah. I was sitting in the car. A goose come almost right up to the window, and I had almost nothing. I threw him a cracker or something. He ate that, and I actually took and gave him some of my cat's food. It was what's this? My mom's electric bill jumped $300. Yeah, I know. Somebody was telling me they paid almost $1,000 on an electric bill. I can't remember who it was. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be a good idea. $900. Jesus. Is that for 1 month, Tammy? Or did you guys just neglect paying it there for a month or so? What the hell? Oh, yeah, San Francisco. How the fuck do you guys afford that? How, that's crazy. What do you put, like $150 with the gas to go down the street? Just to, go local shopping? What's that, Memory? Your electric bill? Yeah, 900 is crazy. Yeah, I had an electric bill, $900 fucking dollars, or no, that was after 3 months. I couldn't pay it right before I left where I was at, and I still owe them a little bit of money. I paid 80% of it. What's it say? $50. Well, Yeah, I guess that pretty much cuts anybody out of any kind of vacation. How the fuck can people afford to go anywhere? Which puts a bigger hurt on the economy, you know? The fucking beaches are going to be empty this year, it looks like. It's crazy shit. Now, you know what I got to do? I got to plug this back in. Shit, I pulled the plug on it. Yeah, mine's a few years back. Right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can't go anywhere. To me, when I go and hop in my car and drive up to Lancaster for the day, that's about the size of my vacations anymore. I can't afford the shit. I used to go up to Gettysburg for a few days out of the summer. I haven't gotten up there yet, and I don't know if I can. But I may still go for a day or two. Yeah, what's a vacation, right? Right. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Oh, shit, dude. Probably a good 20, 25, nah, more than that. Probably about 30 times. I don't know whether that's accurate, though, but a lot. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But there was one year I was up there like 5 or 6 times in a year, and I've been going for years. Probably over 25, I would say. Yeah. What kind of fish do you catch in the Delaware River? Brown trout straight from the toilets? That's all sewer water. That's all sewer water, isn't it? And DuPont chemicals coming out of. Actually, I've seen huge rockfish get pulled out of the Delaware River, but I wouldn't eat them. I'm scared of eating anything out of that river. Yeah, the old toilet trouts are swimming around there. Catfish, panfish, perch, etc. I just catch and release. Yeah, I mean, if I was starving, yeah, I might, you know, soak the fish in like alcohol to kill anything, and then cook it, flambe it. Yeah, 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 yeah. That some scary shit come out of that river. Yeah, you know, I'd like to go fishing like up in the fucking Montana or up in the where the water's a lot clearer. Of course, you probably get eaten by a grizzly bear because they're probably fucking hunting down salmon or something in a stream. Did you guys see that one guy get eaten alive by a grizzly bear? He was like the bear whisperer. This guy knew everything about bears except for not to get too close and don't fuck with them when they're in a bad mood, because they ended up eating the shit out of him. And he was screaming at his girlfriend to run like hell. And she's trying to hang around. I guess she wanted to see if he was going to get out of that situation. He was gone. I forget what that guy's name. He was some kind of naturalist or scientist. All you'll catch in my ponds is snakes and frogs, and I don't eat either. I've had frog legs. And as a matter of fact, I had rattlesnake one time. Tastes like chicken. Yeah. That's all he is. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. I turned him into lunch meat. He was screaming. He was yelling his head off. Not help. He was telling his girlfriend to get the fuck out of there. He knew he was gone. He said, "You better run." She was dicking around, I guess. She should have put her fucking Nikes on and ran like a fucking O.J. Simpson through an airport. Get the fuck out. They say once a bear like that gets a taste for human flesh, it becomes a killer bear. You know, not too often, but yeah, I think she got chewed up pretty good or killed. Yep. Yeah, that would fucking suck. The only thing worse than that is getting chomped on by a fucking shark. And and the shark's only doing like, yeah, I'm not that hungry. I'll just take a big chunk and roll off. And now you're like minus an arm trying to swim back to shore, bleeding like a fucking stuck pig. Fuck that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, don't doubt Bigfoot. Go up there, and he'll fucking he'll tear your arms right out of your socket and beat you over the head with them. Oh, yeah. The lights. There you go, Robert. Before you came on, see, there's a telephone pole there. There's one down there. I just don't understand why. It's like that in 90% of the fucking city. I'm on the outskirts. I'm not even in the city. The point being is, when I was a kid, we used to be out in the street playing baseball or whatever, what's this? Iranian forces launch massive attack. Russian subs breach UK waters. Breaking. Yeah, we're getting fucking killed. We're about to get fucking nuked, probably. Something just rolled across there. I don't know if you guys heard me. Russian subs there was 3 of them around England. Now they're moving right in, like they're getting ready to hit them. And what was the other thing? Something else about Iran. Iranian forces launch massive attack. Russians. See, they waited till we were like we're not out of missiles, but low. Russia sat back. China's sitting there. They could take us out now, probably. I hope not, but the clown stays funny. Yeah, it's all that makeup they wear. $8 a month. Yo, what's up, Trundy? How you doing? Yeah, dude, I heard Australia's going through some shit right now. They're actually at least giving you some street lights. That's a good thing. How you been, dude? Yeah, that's nuts, dude. Power plants and bridges is just totally decimated. For what? There's no, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. No, it's not just this street. I'm just showing you. I could drive all around Delaware. You'd be surprised. And there's some back roads that it's just fucking ridiculous. Dangerous because deer are running across the road and they're coming out of the woods. You can't see them. Like when they had the old lights out there, you'd see them ahead of time. You have a chance to stop. How do you feel about us Aussies? Feel Trump is pissed with us. Yeah, good, mate. Nah, dude, Australians are cool. Yeah, he's about a month ago. He lives over in Australia, dude. You're near Melbourne, or is that exactly? That's the thing. We're over there doing Netanyahu's telling us what to do, and he said that he said something today. It was unbelievable. I can't even recall what it was. Wait a minute. Yeah, yeah, dude. I'm starting to think he's going crazy. Let's face it. He's kind of a narcissist. He doesn't know how to lose, or even he has no exit strategy if the shit does go bad. He's going to just blow everything up if he can't win everything. Yeah, I don't know. Playing around with people's lives in a way. I think maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, yeah. Actually, that seems normal over there, but up here it goes the other way. Yep. Yeah, we were just talking about a minute ago about grizzly bears attacking, and the other thing that's is fucking sharks. Australia's chock full of sharks around you guys. There was a famous shark hunter, Frank Mundy. Was it Mundy or something? Anyway, he used to be out around there catching and killing sharks and shit. One guy, I don't know if it was him. It wasn't him. It was somebody that was in it with him in the ocean, and a fucking lemon shark took the guy's leg off. Right? He survived. They got him out of there. He comes back a year later, same area, with an artificial leg, and a fucking lemon shark took it off again. What's the odds of that? Because first off, that same type of shark. Second off, sharks don't usually they'll attack, but twice on the same thing. What's it say? Don't swirl that all. Yeah. Yeah, Trump's going crazy, dude. That's what I think. Only rich people down in Australia can have the toilet flush the other way. If you have money, you can do anything, you know? Yeah, Sydney. Yep. Yeah. Well, you know what? I think you guys, it's more hot water down there. The warmer the water, I think it seems like the sharks are more aggressive. Yeah. So what do you guys have up top there? I got 3 people in the chat according to that, and 10 thumbs up. Is that what everybody else is saying? Yeah. Yeah. 11. Yeah, that's right. That's what I got. That's now you know it's the end of the world. YouTube's getting it right. It's one of the signs of the apocalypse. Yeah, it's exactly what I got. That's a first. Yeah, exactly. No, didn't you hear Trump's not going to McDonald's anymore? He wants to go to Burger King because he wants to be king. He's got one of them hats, the Burger King hats. No kings. 12, yep. You got 12 there. I'm still at 11. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, dude. They're considering him like they think that he's Jesus. People like really, to me, that's why I'm starting to say, what if he turns out to be the Antichrist? Yeah. Right. Dude, about a week and a half ago, I did a video. I stopped in Burger King. I was doing a DoorDash, grabbed some food out of there for somebody. And I go, hey, can I have one of these? I grabbed one of the King hats. And I think I did like a Trump video with it. It's in there, I think, unless I took it down. It was in my shorts. I almost forgot about that. Wonder if that's still up. Hang on 1 minute. I mean, I can't get back over to it. Yeah, good to be the kid. Yeah, right, exactly. If it's not up there, check back in about a couple hours after the live stream. I'll put it back up. It was stupid, but a little bit funny. $10 for a Whopper here. Holy shit. $10 for a fucking Whopper. And make me want to turn into a vegetarian. $3.49. Man, oh man, you guys are really following that carbon footprint shit to the max. Bill Gates been over there, dude? The fuck's going on? $10 for a burger. Damn. Yeah, I'll do it after I get off of here. Keep an eye out for it. It was kind of dumb, but it was a little bit humorous. I was like doing Trump's voice, like a voiceover thing or whatever you call it, and I had that crown on my head. What? Get the hell. 21 for small meal, chips and Coke. Holy shit, dude. Are you Australians rich or something? Why are they hitting you that hard? Wait a minute. Let me get back over there. That's a lot of money. Yeah. Hungry Jacks. Burger King is called Hungry Jacks there. Where the hell is that? Out in Oklahoma? Nah, you shitting me? They call it Hungry Jacks? $70. 24 C-pack mid-strength beer. Holy shit, dude. Man, oh man, the New World Order's already fucking you guys over bad. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Man, you guys got to fight back. Well, you know what? You're on an island too. Well, it's a fucking continent, really, but it's an island. It's hard to get shit there, I guess. Especially if you got China fucking patrolling around right north of you guys. Yeah. Yeah, New York, you get a carton for $120 or something at one point. I don't know what they are now. Wait a minute. 1,300 for power bill, 3 months. We missed it all here. Yeah, I fell behind at the place I was at, and it got close to $900. It was ridiculous. Philly, it's 12 or less. You know what? Don't worry about it, because pretty soon all the money's going to be gone, and they're only going to have this fucking digital bullshit, right? So it's probably going to be worse in a lot of ways. However, it might start black market. People will be what do you call that? Bartering. But then they'll send fucking government agents out. If you're trading chicken eggs for milk or something, they're probably gonna kick your fucking door in and stop you from doing that. The way our government works. Exactly. That's what I was talking about earlier. We got to get uh, Nikola Tesla's free energy up and running. Holy shit, dude! What do you work about 3 or 4 jobs a week? I mean, like you must have to work 90 hours, dozen eggs. Holy shit! Yeah, you're killing us, dude. We'll never. There ain't one of us on this live stream will ever complain about prices again after seeing what you're paying. Holy shit, dude! Wow. Man, oh man, that's brutal, dude. Would you go out in the outback and go get your own dinner, hunt some iguanas or what, some kind of lizards and stuff? Or you got? I couldn't even go to the store. I'd be like Steve Irwin out there hunting down that. Well, actually, Steve Irwin never hunted an animal probably in his life. I thought California was expensive. Yeah. What's this say? Iguanas. Yeah. Yep. Oh, really? Are they like a pest over there? Is like shitloads of them? Kind of almost like a rodent? Chicken coops repaired? Yeah. Yeah. Got plenty of iguanas down in Florida. They're running up and down the streets like they belong there and shit. Holy shit. Yeah, kangaroos can be dangerous, from what I heard. If they're hungry enough, they'll eat a kangaroo. Damn, they actually strangle people. I thought I saw a kangaroo trying to kill a dog. It was trying to drown it, and the owner of the dog actually went in and stopped them. Fucking thing was it was determined to kill the dog. That's nuts. Wow, they drown dogs a lot. Wow. Well, I guess one of them learned it, and they're like, "Hey, check that out. That's what we got to do when them dogs bark at our ass. Drag them out in the water. We'll fix their wagon." Damn. So it's a strategy they do. That's showing you how smart they are. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Aerate the motherfucker, right? Put a few holes in them. No shit, really. We actually served kangaroo in one restaurant I was at. Um, I don't remember how or why it was. It was what was that? TJ Rafters. No, it wasn't TJ Rafters. It was another place. It was up near Westchester, and we had it for a special. It kind of looked a little bit like beef to me. That was years and years ago. Damn. Well, at the prices of your food and cigarettes and shit, I guess you got to go out there and kill a couple thousand kangaroos every now and then. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Really. Damn. What's that say? I saw Dances with Wolves for the first time. That's a good movie. I like that movie. That was a great movie. Well, I think that was one of Kevin Costner's better movie, best movies. Yeah. What kind of mines are they? Copper, gold, opal, diamond, coal. What kind of mines you guys got? I guess you got a shit ton of different stuff. I've had buffalo. Buffalo's not bad. Gold, copper. Okay, yeah. You know what? They also go and cut stuff out of the movies now. You guys notice that? I don't know why, but there's pieces missing. Classic scenes have been pulled out of long movies. You know, maybe not the whole thing, but they shorten shit. And I don't know if it's censorship or why, but I've noticed it in some really good movies. And it's like, what do you call it? A Mandela effect. You're thinking, was that really in the movie? Yeah. Yeah. What book was that? Dances with Wolves? Yeah. Um, we had bison burgers this last place I worked. We had them for specials. I think it's a little bit drier than cattle. Yeah, it's pretty good, Robert. I had rattlesnake once, and like I said, it tasted kind of like chicken, but they seasoned it with something weird. It just I didn't care for it. It was all right. And I had alligator. I had that was tough as nails because they used the tail. They used it, but they didn't use it right. I think you got to marinate the hell out of it and pound it a certain way, or with a meat mallet. It was fucking chewy. It was like eating rubber bands. What are calf fries? Like greasy chicken. Duck is greasy too. Yeah, yeah. Best thing to do with duck is take it and poke the shit out of it with a fork. If it's got the skin on it, get that skin real crispy. It'll lift up when you're cooking it, and it'll form a little air pocket between the skin and the actual meat. And bake that or cook that on hot on like I think we had it on 375, and it just fucking got nice and crispy. Mountain oysters was it? Yeah. One of my old bosses used to have a saying. He said, "How'd it go now? Life is a shit sandwich, and every day you got to take another bite. But the more bread you got, the less shit you got to eat." Yeah, he was rich, so he didn't have to eat too much shit. What time's it over there now, Trundy? Right now over here it's 10:30 at night. Yeah, it's Friday. Yep. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't piss down my neck and try to convince me it's raining. I've heard that one before. Yeah. Well, we're going down the drain, Trundy, unfortunately. This is the Roman Empire Part 2, where I think we're collapsing. If you go to a steak restaurant, just order the Rocky Mountain oysters on calf fries, whatever the menu says. You will like them, trust me. Oh, God. I'm getting tired. Australia has been brought up under America. These have always been on TV. We know a lot about things over here. There, yeah. You know what? I didn't really know a whole lot about Australia for probably a long while until like I think it was 1980s when we started getting some stuff like what the hell was that one? Crocodile Dundee, Steve Irwin, and we got a lot of other things started to show up from Australia. Yeah, Steve Irwin was pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. We were like the policemen of the world, and we were supposed to be, the good guy, the knight in shining armor or whatever came to the rescue and basically helped everybody. Now we're not even close to that. We're turned into a bully, just going into countries and grabbing whatever we need or whatever we want. And that kind of seems really fucked up. Sorry, but it really does. Yeah. Starts to bother me because I used to feel proud that, we seemed like we were decent, but you know what? I don't think we really saw the true picture of what was going on because the news has been lying to us for years, you know? Yeah, exactly, dude. You're exactly right, Doc. People forgot. All of a sudden, it's acceptable to go steal someone else's property. Like there's no moral code or nothing. People. No, Trump knows what to do. Trump's going to be all right. Yeah, well, Trump's doing something that's morally wrong. That doesn't. Do you not have any decency? Why are you saying that that's okay to go and pick on a country or e- even if the country starts shit? You know, I just it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Tammy. We're pissing our money away. We brought millions of people in here that we can't support the immigrants, and they're doing it to every other country. Did you guys get flooded with immigrants? Yeah, you did, didn't you, Trundy? It's ridiculous. That never would have happened. They purposely voted these people in all over the world in different countries to take the whole system down, to start the beast system. Then you have to crash the world economies now and rebuild it the way they want. That's what's going on. They had to take the old system down first. Yeah, I got a feeling some really crazy shit is going to happen real soon. Exactly. What's that? Pushed our house prices up. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, everything over here is getting that way too, dude. But you know what? Doesn't affect the elites, the billionaires. You know, when this digital money comes along, are they going to be included in it? You know, these top tier people, you know, the Zuckerbergs and Bill Gates, are they going to be giving up their cash for digital money or? Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, exactly. A little bit. Right. That was a smart move. The point being is that was orchestrated by the billionaires, right? For one reason and one reason only. They have to take everything down, crash everybody's economy. There's no way anybody can absorb millions upon millions of people flooding onto their shores. And now all of a sudden, there's no jobs for the people that were already there paying taxes, and they're handing out money to these people. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yep. That's like you seen what's going on over in England and Ireland. Ireland's pissed off right now. They're trying to push the digital money on them right now, and they're protesting hard. Yeah, Zuckerberg, yeah. Yep. I think one day I'm just going. You guys are going to be like, where the fuck did Josie Wales go? Where's Jim's channel anymore? I think I'm going to pick up and disappear, and just vanish, and fucking hide somewhere out in the mountains or something. Fuck this. This is getting nuts. Yep. 30 million, 2030. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm going off grid, Tammy. That's what I think. All of a sudden, I'm going to vanish. Fuck it. I heard they're pretty creepy. I haven't seen them yet. Yep. Wait till the government comes and tries to take your land. That's the thing. They're going to be passing laws in the next 5 years. People are going to start getting shit ripped off of them. Number one thing that's going on right now is they're talking about, and people aren't seeing a connection, but I do. Trump signed this thing about the May 1st. It's this new kind of, well, it's not a new gas. It's just some other kind of gas that they're saying is going to hurt the engines of the old cars that are still on the road. It's okay to run it, I guess, in the newer ones. Well, here's the deal. They want to destroy those old cars, get rid of them. So you got to buy a car that they can track and know where you're at and basically control it. And they're going to put kill switches in these things. They're going to fucking make it so you can't run, so you can't get out of here. And why? Because they're going to slaughter us. They're going to try to kill us all off. Disappearing in plain sight. There you go. All right. Yeah, because the minerals. Somebody else is owning the mineral rights right underneath your land. What happens if you're digging in your lawn and you're only a couple inches down, you find a giant gold nugget? Does somebody come and try to claim it who owns the mineral rights under your thing? That's crazy as shit. Yep. I don't blame you a little bit. It's the way I feel. Stand your ground. There you go. Yeah, on start. No shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, all of a sudden, little by little, they're taking our vehicles and everything else away by either lifting the fucking insurance so high you can barely afford it, and lifting the gas prices are going through the roof. It's going to be like impossible. People are just going to voluntarily just give away their cars almost and go and be riding bicycles and shit like over in Beijing. Put your mask on and go right through the smog of China, like in Beijing. I remember that before COVID even came, they were riding around on bikes over there with fucking masks on because there was so much smog. Little did they know they were going to have to wear it for COVID as well. Yeah, exactly. I hear New Zealand's getting really fucked up over there too. Yep. Maybe I'll make a YouTube channel called that, Robert. I already got the Revenge of Josey Wales. It'll be the off-grid version. Global warming. Yeah. Didn't Art Bell die? Did he get killed? He's the one that, no, who's the one that got killed? The conspiracy guy. I can't think of his name. Did you? What you laughing at, Trundy? Have a good night, dude. Or day. I guess it's day over there. See you later. George Norrie. That was another one that was over there. If anybody's in the chat hasn't thrown a thumbs up, or how about hitting me with a thumbs up before you roll out? Probably getting ready to close out this. We've been on here for an hour and a half now. See you guys later. Yeah, I think I'm going to hop off here too. I'm getting kind of tired. Maybe I'll do a live stream tomorrow night. You guys have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Again, if anybody's on there that hasn't subscribed, or hit me with a thumbs up. See you guys later. You know what? Then I'll hang around for a little longer, Doc. I'll hang around. Hang around for how about another 15, 20 minutes? I can hang on for a good 20 more minutes, and it might make more views. I'm trying to get back to where my views were there for a minute. Yeah, I'll hang in there. Yeah, it was actually pretty interesting tonight because we're talking about all kinds of different shit. Some days it's just nothing to talk about. So, Tammy, you made or you grabbed violets, you said, and what was the other thing? The dead nettles. I saw a bunch of dead nettles and violets the other day. That's about the only thing that's blooming right now, herb wise, that I saw. Tammy, you still there? What's the angry face for on the thing? Dandelion heads. Yeah, there'll be a shit ton of dandelions pretty soon. So you working right now, Doc? Yeah, cat's claw. Oh, right. What do you do with the cat's claw? Is that for arthritis, you said? Can you guys hear me? Okay, that's cool. I don't. I'll tell you what. I don't think anybody's going to be working a month or two from now, or very few people. I think they're going to lock us down. I really think they're trying to figure how they can do that. They do that, then the whole economy crashes. I mean, what? I don't. You know what? DoorDash is already trying to do right now is replace human beings with Android, or what do you call it? AI. Yeah. Uh, Good for anxiety, you said? Sleep. Yeah, I think everything's about to change big time. And no oil means no jobs, you know? I mean, how the fuck are you going to get to work if nobody's producing gas and you don't have any ships bring them over here from, yeah, they're stuck over, they can't even get into the Straits of Hormuz or whatever the hell the name of that place is. They'll have to go somewhere else, and there ain't, I can't think anywhere that's as good as that place, probably. Hey, yeah, I just saw up there, said Trump calls out influencers. He's going after Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Alex Jones, somebody else. I can't. Evidently, they're all Alex. I said Alex Jones, right? Yeah, they're all turning on Trump. What's that? Oil, Doc? Yeah, but we had to fucking start pumping it. Well, actually, Trump did say that the other day. He said, "Well, we're gonna have to drill, baby, drill." Well, you better get to it. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck, why in the hell we've been waiting around to do shit. And anybody want to tell me why the fucking power grid's still not fixed? That they're just gonna leave it weak and vulnerable like that all these years? And they knew damn well that it could get taken down real quick, and nobody did a damn thing. No president or nothing's ever. So they're all in it to win it. You know, they're all working together to fuck us over at one point or another when they just pull the plug on everything. That's what I think's going down. You know what? Instead of building these data centers, start building refineries. You know? The fucking don't need data centers, man. China uses a lot of coal. Like, exactly. At this point, why not? Yeah, down near Philadelphia, they got refineries. Is Memory still on the live stream? He'll be able to tell you. He's closer to. He's in Philly. That's you drive through there. There's certain areas that stink. Actually, Delaware City's kind of like that. We got refineries over there. Yep. Yeah, he must have jumped off the live stream there. Robert's gone, it looks like, too. Robert, are you still on the live stream? What's that? About the refineries? Yeah. Yeah, you go down near Philly, it stinks pretty bad. My brother actually worked down in the refineries. He said it was dangerous as shit and people were dying in there all the time. Of course, it's the same brother that worked up in a nuclear power plant. He was telling me shit that he used to have to. He was doing construction inside the plant, and they had to like shut down an area, and they had to decontaminate. Like any time that they were in and out of this area, it was like a pain in the ass. He said. I hope he got paid good. Yeah, you do. Yep. It's usually natural gas, I think. Well, actually, is it natural gas that stinks? Or yeah. I guess a little bit jumped off live stream too. Yeah, you know what, dude? I think I'm gonna kill this off. Come back on tomorrow night. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Thanks again. What's that? I've only been close to one nuclear reactor out in California by San Diego. What's this? He is alive, more lies. Huh. Something got. Check out Marfugel tonight. I wonder. It said he is alive and had a question mark and said, or more lies. I want to talk about Charlie Kirk because it showed like a bullet flying through the air. See you guys.